It's Wolf and day 5 of the pre-grad school stream Extravaganza. You're gonna have to give me a second here. Just want to make sure stuff is working correctly. Yesterday I ran into some issues for a little bit. But I think stuff should be alright. Alright. I mean, hang on. I'm trying to make sure that the audio is okay is the main thing I'm doing. Because, what happened yesterday was I kind of sounded like a robot for a little while. So, just trying to make sure that that's not the case. Alright, it could be better, but it's okay. I sound still kind of like crinkly, but, I mean, hang on, let me check. One second. I was checking on my computer, but since my computer is also doing the stream, let me check on my phone, just to see how I sound on there. But this is Penguin3D. This is what I said I was, yesterday I said that I was going to be streaming this today. It's been on schedule and everything. Okay, actually, yeah, it does sound fine. I think it's just, I sounded kind of crinkly on my computer, but I think that was just because my computer is also busy trying to stream. I checked on my phone and I sound fine. So anyway, yeah, this is Penguin3D. This is another DamenSpike game. As I kind of put in the description here, this is a 3D penguin game, kind of seemingly inspired by Club Penguin, but it's gone like developed way beyond that. There's a lot more to it. I haven't really like looked that much into the lore of it, but I know that there's like a lot of lore and there's like community events and stuff like that happen. Yesterday, Damon was actually in the chat when I was playing his other game, Leo RPG, and he told me that I should try to play this game today at like 4 p.m. in my time zone if I can, so 5 p.m. EST, and I think he said it was like 10 p.m. BST, which I think is British Standard Time or something like that. So I'm playing this right now because this is when I had it scheduled, but I've got part 1 in the title of this stream because I think I am going to try to play it again later when Damon said a lot of people would be online. So that'll be like, later in the day, in a couple hours. So yeah, but for now, I'm probably just gonna wander around a little bit, show you guys Penguin3D. It's a really cool game. Like I said, it's got like more to it than you would expect. It's kind of like, I'm not really sure what to compare it to. I mean, yeah, it's got like the Club Penguin. Well, hang on, let me get into battle position here. I'm kind of not sitting right. There we go. So it's kind of got like the Club Penguin-y aspects to it. It's got like the air, like, because obviously this is very similar to the town and stuff right here. You got the shop, the club, and then the coffee shop. And there's a lot on this first island that's like that, but then if we go to the map, you'll see that there's like 4 or 5 other islands. So like I said, this game has definitely developed beyond just like being a 3D version of Club Penguin. And I've noticed in a lot of Damon's games, he seems pretty inspired by a lot of I guess he'd consider it fantasy. He said that like part of Leo RPG was inspired by Elder Scrolls Oblivion yesterday when he was in that stream. So I think that there's some of that inspiration in this game also. But yeah, anyway, so my penguin is not very like high level or anything like that. I haven't really played this game a ton. And I think that this game will delete your character if you don't play for a while. Because I remember I created an account on here like a while ago. And then do I have any like gold nuggets anyway? I don't think I do. I made an account on here a while ago, and then I didn't play it for a while. And when I didn't play it for a while, then I went to log back on and it said my account didn't exist. And I think I read somewhere that they might delete your account or whatever if you're inactive. But regardless, but yeah, so there's also like, I think there's some combat and stuff to this game. Your penguin can actually like die if you get injured. I know that happened to me the one time. Right at the beginning of the game, it kind of spawns you in the mine shaft, or well, this game's equivalent of the mine shaft, and you kind of can mine some stuff. And there's pretty much like a hole at the end of it that you can fall into, and that's what happened to my penguin. So yeah, then I got timed out for 5 minutes. So I got to be very careful when I'm playing this game not to accidentally have Pengston here take any hard injuries, because then the stream will be down for a couple minutes. But nonetheless, yeah, this game is pretty cool. I know also I did some research about this game and stuff, and I saw that it's very popular in some places in South America, and that some YouTubers from South America, Latin America covered this game, and some of them are pretty big YouTubers, and some of those videos have like 500,000 views. So this game definitely has like a pretty big audience. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna play this for a little bit, and then since I'm gonna try to play it again later today, I may also try to play CP3D this morning. I tested CP3D out, and CP3D doesn't have like settings necessarily. Like wait, how do I go back inside? Oh, there we go. Maybe not. I guess I can just hop off of here. Hopefully I don't take fall damage. Okay, now CP3D doesn't have settings like Penguin3D does. Penguin3D, I was able to like change the. It runs on the same engine as Leo RPG, I'm pretty sure. So I was able to change the settings to what I had Leo RPG running at yesterday, and that was how I was able to stream it. And so I did the same settings for this, and it seems to be working all right. But yeah. And CP3D also is another. It's much less of. CP3D is definitely more of like a recreation of Club Penguin than this is, because like I said, this one definitely kind of started. Oh my God, that's like all the capes. CP3D started, or Penguin3D seems to have kind of started as like a recreation of Club Penguin, but then definitely like gone beyond that. So picking all sorts of stuff up. Actually, if I can remember right, there's a newspaper in this game, I think. Don't really remember where it is though. There's like a newspaper in this game too that you can read, and there's like community events and stuff that happen. If you join the DamenSpike forums, or like I haven't even joined the DamenSpike forums, if you just look around on the DamenSpike website, you'll find the wiki eventually for like Penguin3D and the other DamenSpike games. And like I said, there's a lot of lore to it all. There's just a lot of stuff that's happened. There's like different players and characters and all sorts of stuff. So there's like actual story stuff going on in these games. I think for now, I'm gonna go back to the mine, and if I can find my way there, and I'm going to continue on with trying to like get some ores and stuff, because I never really finished that part of the game. There's a guide too that tells you kind of like a good way to start the game. There's a guide on the DamenSpike website that kind of tells you where like what to do and where to go and how to really get the game like started well. It kind of tells you how to get like all the way tutorial, like all the way to get to like outer space in the game. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to this game. But anyway, like I said, I've already been here before, so let's go ahead and try to mine some ores, and then you can trade them to this Rick dude, if I remember right. Maybe, maybe not. Do I not have any? I thought I did. Yeah, I have some ores. Oh, there we go. Gotta take them out of there. Put them over there. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that's how you can get some gold ores for buying stuff in the store and everything. But I guess let's just go mining for a little while now. Since I'm gonna play this game later on, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play like a full hour of it, especially because I'm considering trying to play CP3D also this morning. So I may only do like half an hour now, and then see kind of just like if people are online later on in the day, and see how that kind of goes. I have a feeling if people are on later in the day that there will be some adventures to go on probably. So sorry if you guys are gonna hear repeated clicking for a little while here, but just doing some mining. I'd like to get some clothes for my penguin. That'd be nice. Oh, I'm just realizing, I think... Well, actually, I should probably like check on the volume level now that I think about it. Okay, it looks good. Yeah, I did mess around with some of my stream setup stuff to make sure stuff was working alright, but yeah, so while I'm doing some mining, let me think if I had anything interesting to tell you guys about in regards to the stream or anything else. Well, I finished playing Necromunda Bounty Hunter last night, or not Necromunda Bounty Hunter, Necromunda Hired Gun. I think I've been calling it the wrong thing on stream. I think I keep calling it Bounty Hunter. It'll pop up even if you like Googled that name, but finished playing that last night. I mentioned a few times that I had been playing that. It's a good game. I think that it didn't really get super high reviews or anything, but I played it and played the whole thing, and yeah, it's a good game. I paid like $10 for it at GameStop, brand new, and that was not that long after it came out. And I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it. Oh, can you forge stuff too? I guess probably like armor and stuff. Yeah, I mean it's like the perfect example of like a double A type game. You know, like everybody like. I feel like for a while the game industry there was a lot of indie games and there was a lot of AAA games, but kind of 8th console generation you really didn't see that many like AA or like B class games or whatever that were not like indie games, but they weren't from like the big ultra studios. And Necromunda Bounty Hunter though is like one of those games where it's not from like a huge like massive studio, but it's also not like an indie game. And so it's in that nice middle ground there where it's still really quality, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not like too good, you know? So it's a pretty cool game, and again, it's like not very expensive. And I'd definitely check it out if you haven't played it. It's very cool, and even the only the only thing I didn't get though was since it's like a Warhammer game, I didn't really like understand some of the Warhammer stuff. So if you're into like Warhammer 30K or like Necromunda in particular, because I've heard that Necromunda was not just a subtitle for that game, that it was like actually that it's like a spin-off of Warhammer 30K. If you're into that stuff, you'll probably get really into that game as well, because there's a lot of like references and things to stuff that I assume are explained better elsewhere in the Warhammer universe. Yeah. Sell some ore. Wait a minute, didn't he just offer us like two ore last time for like the same amount of stuff or whatever. Hang on, let me take this stuff back. Oh, that's kind of interesting. They can change their trade offer. Huh. Let me see something here, though, because I could have sworn that I got the same amount of ore offered to me for... Wait a minute. I wonder if I can get more if I just sell them one at a time. Yeah, I think so, because he was only offering me 2 for everything at first, but if I'm putting them one at a time in there, I'm getting 1 for 1. So it's kind of like... I wonder if that's a glitch. I don't think so, though. It's probably just the way the trading system is set up. I mean, it's probably, in other words, I'm probably like exploiting the way the trade system is set up. Huh. Really want to try to find some stuff to keep myself busy today. I've been saying in some of these streams, been trying to use these streams as kind of responsibility, so that way I get myself back on a normal sleep schedule again. Because when I was working, I was waking up at like 2 p.m. and stuff for like work and whatever. So I've found myself accidentally taking naps in the middle of the day, and I'm still waking up early and going to bed at a reasonable time, so my sleep schedule is like more normal now again, but would like to not be taking naps in the middle of the day. So I'm thinking today, since I have this stream that I'm doing right now planned, and then I plan on doing part 2 to this later on, round 4, when Damon said more people would be on, I'm thinking I should just try to keep myself busy for those couple hours in between, and then I'll be up all day, and that'll be good. Speaking of work, you guys ever get like leftover anxiousness from stuff? Because man, I've been done working for a couple days, and yet I still wake up and I still feel like weird because I feel like I gotta go to work, but I don't, because not doing that right now. Doesn't necessarily help though that I had like a bunch of stuff earlier in the week with grad school, like paperwork to fill out, which I was excited for. I'm glad that I got it filled out. I've said that before. But it was still kind of sudden because it was like I just finished the work thing and then I had all this paperwork to fill out. But yeah, and I'm still kind of waiting to hear back from some of that stuff, so hopefully soon. Nothing crazy, just like getting classes approved and things like that, but yeah. Alright, let me see. I really don't have that much ore right now. I think I don't even have 20 still. So I don't know, I might have to come back to this stuff. Oh, Costa Rica. PewDiePie. Yeah, I'll probably have to come back to this later on. I still don't really have the ore for it. A lot of stuff. Oh, Steve had, like, from Minecraft. Oh, wow, and there's some really expensive stuff over here, too. Alright, oh, hey, a Brazil shirt. Man, I've got wires all over the place on my desk. Can I buy, like, a... No, everything's, like, 20 gold nuggets at least. Alright, I don't really feel like mining anymore right now. So, I don't know, maybe explore one of the other islands. When I first logged in, I put my character in the town just to have like a good familiar starting point. But there were some other people on some of the other islands, I think. So I should check some of these other ones out. I'm not sure. There's bound to be other places that you can mine. I'm just not really sure like where. But yeah, the game is actually running really well too. The game similar to Leo RPG. I had it like when I was running at like 1080p outside of like the streams and stuff. It was running kind of slow, but honestly, I turned the resolution and stuff down for the stream. It still looks good and it's running way better. So I ought to just play it like this whenever I play it. This game has planes. I don't really know how to fly them though. I know that like I think there's instructions somehow, or it might be one of those things where your character might need to have like a certain license or something for it. But I've not been able to get the planes to work for me. See something over in the distance here. What is this? This is a green cap? If I remember right too, this game has combat, so like you guys can see like I can block with this pickaxe, so it's not just mining for this. So there's like swords and stuff. I know there's battles and stuff that they do, I think. I don't know if there's any PvE. I don't know if there's any enemy like computer characters. I think it's all PvP events whenever they do combat stuff. Yeah, because I haven't seen any like enemy characters. But what's this? Liberty House. Oh. Well, I guess there are enemy characters, as I have found. And Pangston doesn't come back to life for 10 minutes. Oh, dang it. Crap. Well, I guess I learned my lesson there. Alright, so I don't really, like... I don't really want to wait for 10 minutes. So I think I am going to stop this Penguin3D part of the stream. I know it's been less than like half an hour, but I'm going to stop this Penguin3D part of the stream. And I'm going to try to see if CP3D will work. And then later on in the day, I'm going to play Penguin3D more. So I'm going to do a longer stream of it later on. I kind of like the idea that your character gets timed out if your character gets killed. But I also think it can make it a little bit of a challenge to play sometimes. And I'm not sure if the time increases either. Because the first time, like a week or two ago, when my penguin fell down that hole in the mine shaft, it only timed me out for 5 minutes. But this time it timed me out for 10. So I don't know if that like increases over time or what. Or if it just maybe was because like combat this time and last time it was like an accident. Anyway though, so I'm gonna actually stop the stream and then I'm gonna get CP3D set up and then I'm gonna restart the stream with a different title and stuff, and then later today I'm gonna play Penguin3D some more when more people are hopefully online. So yeah, I will be right back.